Hello, I'm back again. So, the semester is almost over, which means that I'm not going to be performing again until February. So I figured now would be a good time for me to just show you, I guess, a vlog of my day for the past couple months. At the time I'm recording this is the night before school. So I have 4 shows left, which means that by the time you see this, I should probably be down to 3 shows. So I'm going to show you basically everything that I do from now until tomorrow night. Yeah, let's begin. This here is the guitar I'm taking out. My Epiphone Les Paul Custom. I named her Daniela for reasons. You can see she's very nice. The gold here is rubbing off a bit. It's a bit shaky. Here it is. I don't like how the Les Pauls have their pickups so shaky. Also the bridge here, you can see. I don't know if the camera is picking that up, but the gold on the bridge is rubbing off too. Here's my camera stand. Just kidding, back here. I got it on Amazon for like $60. Here's the pick I use. It's a coin. I prefer the coins because they're thicker and they got a harder edge. Brian loves coins, so why not? And here, this is the new the MTA swap. I gotta remember this for next week. I put that here. I got my cable and a can of red spray paint. I did a little bit of spray painting, but the paint keeps rubbing off in the rain and people washing it off, so there's not really too much of a point to doing it if it's not going to stick anyway. But I figured tomorrow maybe I'll do one just cause why not. This here is the amp that I use, the Boss Katana Mini X. These are all the settings I have. Yesterday, at the time of recording this, I was using my Jackson Monarch, which I named Baby. The gain apparently was not high enough for her, so I had to turn it up a little bit. Usually I keep it right here in the middle like this, but I guess Baby needed a little more, so I just turned it up a little bit. I don't know if Danielle is going to need more too, but we'll see. This is the volume here. I had to turn it up a little bit too. I have the bass treble in the middle all turned up. I have it on the chorus right here, and this is the spring. So those are the settings I'm on. Oh, and this here too. I got on the brown, so hot as it can get. I used to turn this up to 10, but there's some bitch in one of the apartment buildings that threatened to call the cops on me like 2 times, so I had to turn it down a little bit because I'm not going to jail for a fucking noise complaint and losing my spot, which I think is a very good spot. I have to keep this charged too, so that's also something to note. This is a very good amp though. I really like it. I think I got it for like $150-$160. And maybe it's a bit pricey, but for the price, it's very good. Also, another thing about the volume, turning it up to 10. I don't remember how much I had to gain out. Maybe it was about like this or just like around here. But I had another one of these, and I think I broke it because of the volume. I think it just overheated, so that's also probably another reason why you shouldn't be turning it up to 10 too often. So yeah, that's about it though. This here is a power bank. I got it maybe about a month or two ago. Not like a little bit, like about a month ago, yeah, a month ago. And I find it to be very useful. Since I can charge my phone while I use it, it keeps it at 100. And yeah, it's just really useful. Especially for those performances, I can go up to 3 hours, and if you've seen some of the videos, I've actually gone up being able to do 4-hour shows, which are incredibly exhausting to do. But it's pretty cool anyway. So yeah. Also, Fireball whiskey, which keeps me warm because it's fucking 30 degrees out now. And if I don't have this, I'll just turn into an icicle. It also tastes very good. I try not to drink too much of it, so I don't have to buy too much. Because I'm broke. I can't afford to be going to the liquor store every week. Although that would be nice. There are also some cigarettes and lighter here, but it's cold and windy, so that usually doesn't work, so it's not really important right now. Not really going to be important until it gets warm again. Alright, it's 10:49 p.m. I have to be up at 5, so I'm going to go to bed. So, I will see... Oh, it's 10:50 now. I will see you in the morning. Good morning. It's 5:32. I woke up about a half hour ago, brushed my teeth and all that. Gonna go shower and yeah, I'll see you back in an hour. Alright, I'm dressed and I'm ready to go. I got my necklaces here. You can zoom in. You can see those. I also got my gloves and my jacket here. I forgot my gloves and my necklace this Monday. So I'm gotta make sure I don't do that again. I'm also gonna make sure I zip up my jacket, because I didn't do that Monday and I was fucking freezing to death in that fucking 40-degree weather. Did not feel good. So I'm gonna go now and I'll meet up with you at my school. Alright, I am at the stop. As you can see there, my bus is way over there. I don't know what the signal sections. But why did you advertise it? Now, luckily for me, I don't really have to pay for this. Queens College. I am currently in the dining hall, which is mostly empty. I'll show you. Empty for the most part. It's so cold out. I think it's like 40, gonna be 40 today. Yeah, it's like 40 degrees today. And windy, which sucks ass. I hate the cold. Maybe it's the Guyanese part of me. Needs the heat. So, I have 2 classes today. In about, 25 minutes. I have a philosophy class. And then at 5, I have a history class in the African studies, which I need to take for my history degree. The philosophy class is just to fill out my schedule. It's not too bad. The professor is kind of attractive. Some 30-year-old brunette white woman. It's not bad looking. I've had some attractive professors so far. I had one semester, it was a science class, and there was some Trinity woman. She had an American accent, but her family's from Trinidad. I remember she was like smoking and pregnant. I remember I told my friend that. She thought I was a freak. Yeah. But she was bad though. Hot pregnant teacher. I definitely am kind of a freak, I guess. I see on the internet a lot of people in this college do not find most of the women here attractive, which I find absurd. I've seen many beautiful women here. Many pretty attractive, cute girls hanging around here. I generally do not stay around here. I try to get off the campus as much as possible. It is a community school and there's not much going on here. It's really there's really nothing to do here in Flushing, so yeah. My nose is already getting stuffy. I hate the cold. I always get sick when winter comes. Scratchy throats and runny noses. It really sucks. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about, I don't know. I guess it's not really important. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. See ya.
I think it would be the illustration of doing it, unless counterexample is the...
Alright, I'm back. My class just ended, so I'm gonna go over to the bus now and gonna catch it. Hold on. Sorry, just alright. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna head over to the bus now and show you how that works and how I get to the bus and the subway and how I get to Central Park. Yeah. Alright, I'm here. The 2 buses. one of them just stopped and just started talking to the guy that was driving my bus in the middle of the road. They stopped blocking traffic. Wish I caught it, but yeah. I already see all this stuff. That shit is good. Anyway, I'm almost there. It's like a 34 bus. I don't see it anymore. I guess I just got rid of it. Just kept the 25.
Please exit through the rear door.
Second. You only need 2 buses going the same route. And I will get back to you. Alright, I'm back. Just got see it leaving now. Yeah, join the ice quarters Monday. I'm probably still just do something like fucking freeze because Manhattan it's very windy. Anyway, here is a subway station. The F train. The F and the M are switching after this. So next week I'm gonna have to start swapping over to M at Jackson Heights. That's really fun. I really like how they have it. It's like so it's just a straight shot over to 57th Street. That's my stop usually. But it's usually yeah. Anyway, here we are. Watch how I do it. The train's coming, I think. Let's go inside. Anyway, watch. Put my foot up on the side. Hop right over. Shimmy out. Just get my leg over and out, and now I have a free bus fare. So pure. And I've been doing that since before September. They didn't used to have those little things there, but they installed them I think about a month ago. Let's see how long does it take? I take my train to get here. That's gonna get a minute. 1 minute. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about now. I have no idea. Actually, what? Let's talk about the song. So, I don't actually know what it is I'm gonna play when I get to Central Park. That's a little secret there for you. I have no idea. I got so many songs that I can just put my memory between the covers and the originals. I do know that for today, I could do what I did Monday for the covers. As far as originals, I don't know. I have ideas, but nothing's really concrete for me. I just pick as I feel. That's it. So yeah.
Clear of the closing doors, please.
I'm here. I'm in Central Park, as you can see. And I wrote a little message for all of you to kind of prove that the whole spray can thing wasn't just me bluffing. I was really doing that. And here is something else. You're not going to be able to read that. I know what it is, and I'm not going to repeat it, so don't get in trouble, but that's what it is. Did that for you guys. One, to prove that I wasn't lying. And two, to thank you all 10 of you, all 417 subscribers at the time of recording this, and all 10 of you who actually watch my videos. It's just to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever. I've done a few spray paintings around here. One time I was on the F train. It was like the second time I'd done the spray painting thing. And you remember those AI friend things? You know, the white, if you've been, you know, the white advertisements. They still got a few up. I've seen people do drawings on them. I think there's one actually, two actually, when I was on subway, but they were done with markers. And I took out my spray can, and right as I was about to leave, spray painted the fucking thing. The advertisement, the AI advertisement on the subway. Mind you, I wasn't by myself. The train car was packed, and somebody, I don't know if he recorded me or took a picture of me, but yeah, I probably got my photo around there somewhere. Here's another thing I did. This statue here, I wrote a little something on here on the side on a Monday, and when I came back on Wednesday, it was gone. I did that like around 9:30 in the morning, which is fun. And Wednesday I came, it was gone, which I was disappointed by. This here I wanted to spray paint at some point, but never had the chance, never had the good chance. Oh, over here, there's some cunt up here who 2 times threatened to call the cops on me, so hold on. I just want to give her this big middle finger right up here, wherever she is. She can go fuck herself. Yeah. Rock and roll's supposed to be loud. And it's that. You know, it's funny because cops come down here a lot and they see me, and you know, I play, even though I've gone down half in volume, it's still pretty loud. You can still hear me from both ends of the block. And they come down here, they've walked past me, but they don't say anything, which is funny. I remember thinking I should just let her know that the cops don't care. They come down here, they don't give a fuck. But I figure it's not worth the trouble anyway, because New York City cops, they're a bit asshole-y. They're assholes most of the time, and especially for someone like me around this time in our country's history, probably not a good idea to provoke them or anyone who might be interested in calling them up. Okay, going up to my spot now. I'm a little early. It's like a little past 11:30, which is good. Here, this is my spot. You're not gonna be able to see it, but there is some writing here too. So, yeah, I've been playing here for since October last year, and it's my spot, and you're not gonna move me from it. That's really all there is to it. It is cold, like Monday, maybe not as bad as Monday, but I'm sure that'll change. Most of the people just ignore me. Sometimes they give me money, sometimes they want to talk to me. I let him talk because why not? I mean, it's nice to have a little bit of social interaction sometimes. And they're very nice about my guitar place. Because I don't think I've had, other than that bitch up in the apartment building, I haven't had too many complaints. There's one guy over here, another one, but they're nice about it. They're saying there's some other guy. But usually when people complain, they're nice about it. And they've given me money too, which is nice. So I would take it personally, but she was very rude. Yelling at me and all that. I'm pretty sure I got it on video too. I don't remember which ones exactly, but you could find them for yourself. I'm gonna get ready now and take some pictures. I spat a little there. We'll take some pictures, get ready, and rock on. Yeah. Alright, it's Hollywood. Now, for those of you seeing this as I upload this is going to be part of a vlog, which should be uploaded in a few days, at least before Monday. So, since that is the case, I'm going to occasionally come back to the camera and talk to you, whoever's watching this. It is 11:55 a.m. It is 36 degrees. My dick has an icicle coming out the end. I am cold as fuck. Watch this, please, and I don't know, like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever the fuck, and have a good day. Or a good week, month, year, life, whatever the fuck. Or don't. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. Watch me shred. started, I already made $2. I thought I'm gonna be able to make more. This is gonna be the highlight of whatever. Hopefully there's more money coming my way. So long as I work hard and get some luck. It's gonna be a very different stuff trying to unfold this and so get on with the rest of the show. But yeah. This is good. Alright. Let's hope I'm gonna turn up the gain a little bit. Maybe some volume and see if that does anything. As you've heard so far, I'm playing, it's a bit sloppy. That's part of two things. One, like I said earlier, I don't know what I'm gonna play most of the time, so a lot of these are just me trying to make shit up. The other thing, as you can see, I'm wearing gloves. And as good as it goes hard to keep my hands warm, really fucking hard to try and play with. Not as hard as you might think, but when it comes to those big stretches, not easy, to say the least. Not easy at all. So, just got to bear with me. Back to the show. Alright, we're at 1/3 of the way. My fingers are starting to freeze up. So, yeah. It's very cold. And when it gets cold, you warm up. Fireball. I like Fireball. It's cheap and, well, I can afford it and it tastes good. Mostly though, it's there to keep me warm. Especially right now. Man, it is cold.
We were definitely in Brooklyn.
Time for covers. Is 1:38. I'm pretty sure I have frostbite now. My toes are completely frozen. My balls have actually managed to unstick, which is not something I knew they could do. It's a very new experience. This sucks, and I do not like it, but I gotta keep going. I'm gonna try and make it to the 3-hour mark. Like I said, I would. I don't know if I said that anywhere, but that's my goal for today. 3-hour mark as far as time. Yeah. I'm gonna have a cigarette and I'm gonna keep going. And hopefully, when I get back, I will not be a fucking icicle. Alright. I've gone past the 2-hour mark, which means we are in the home stretch. Or I'm the home stretch. I don't know why the fuck I'm saying we. You're not here, you're not doing nothing but watching. Alright. The bus stop picks up the Guns N' Roses. Should be done after that. Should be nice. most of the stuff and we are done. I can go eat my lunch. Yeah. Or whiskey. There's a damn ones over there. Oh why? Flashing lights. Somebody's probably having a heart attack. $2 more. So that's 4 total. It's pretty average for me. I'm gonna put this here. They're gonna do 1, 2 or 3 more songs and I'll be done. I train at 82 originals just cause why not?
That would be amazing if they do it
So I just did my show, and I think it went as good as usually does. I made about $4. I probably have frostbite now, and yeah. So lunchtime. I'm still at the park. Just sitting on one of the benches. I like sitting here to eat. Sometimes if I run late, I just go to the Subway and eat there. But today I figure I'll just sit and eat here. So if you get home, is that your mom will pack your lunches for you. Very nice, huh? Shit. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna eat that. I am running out of storage, so I am going to turn this off and eat. I'll come back to you later, and yeah, that'll be about it. Alright, finished eating my lunch. I'm looking at now, which is yeah, face is still fucking red. Gonna head back to the Subway, get back to Queens, and get back to school and then home. I don't really know what else to say at the current moment. Get out here fast. That was cold. That's my legs started freezing. Feet are fine. My hands are okay too, but that was the fucking legs that got really cold. It's gonna be nice and on the train. It's gonna be super crowded though. This is rush hour time anyway. Alright. Here I am. Coming up to my train. Looks like these are my trains. Yeah. It's like a mess of the train. It's alright though. Just catch the next one. I should feel the wind in here. That's why this crowd is overwhelming, which is nice.
This is Queensbound F local train. The next stop is Lexington Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Alright. I'm leaving the subway now. Cold, man, I'm cold. Hear me shivering. I don't know how I can manage to do all that. I do. Okay, good. I walk right out to my bus stop. That's good. I don't see no damn bus. 17 bucks is a real bitch. Don't know when it's gonna come. I'm tired and out of breath. I think I stink. Yeah. There's a bus coming. Is that my bus? Yeah, it's my bus. Okay, that's good.
I still don't go 77.
Yeah, it's my bus. Okay.
This is Q17 Flushing. A fare is required to ride.
Alright. On my bus now. Yes.
Yeah, but it's like 30 minutes back.
Jeez, my hair.
It's for, you have the court, you have the court,
Yeah. Alright, I made it to Queens College. I'm back at school. It's a nice sunset out. I am going to be late for class. That's definitely what's going to happen, but it'll be like a couple minutes late anyway, so I'll be fine. It's not a big deal. I would skip, but I skipped Monday, so can't really do that again. So, what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna go to class, finish up, mom will pick me up, and I'll go home, and that'll be the end of this. That is basically what my routine has been since September. Yeah, pretty riveting stuff. Not really, but now you know what I've been doing for the past couple months. So yeah, I'll see you later. Again, I know I keep saying I'll see you later, but I mean, I'm doing this in like different intervals anyway, so you get the idea out of it. Yeah. Alright, my class is over. Did not pay too much attention to that. Mostly just spent the time just trying to warm up. It's very dark. My mom is by the gate. My hair is very tangled now too. That's the downside of having wavy hair. All those curls will eventually get knotted together. think I spent time trying to pick it all apart. Anyway. There. Let me get into the car now. Yep, there she is. I'm gonna go talk to you later, like I said. Alright, I'm finally home. Actually, I've been home since 7. It's almost midnight now. But I made it. Managed to get through all of that. So, that's basically what my life's been like these past couple months. And I hope that was interesting and enjoyable for you. I am so tired. I feel like I'll just pass out as soon as I hit the bed. But that's basically it. I really don't have anything else I want to say, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit, whatever, and I'll see ya. Bye.